Hey, if you're about to start your self-development journey, or if you're just looking for a good book to read, I have got a great recommendation for you. Because this book will give you a filter, a critical sense for everything else that you will meet in the self-development field. The book I'm talking about is The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck by Mark Manson. I have read it more than once. It was the first book that I read on self-development and it changed my life. But when I first heard of it, I thought that it was not for me. Because just looking at the words and the index, I was like, this is really dark, it's brutal, glass half empty kind of writing, and that's not for me. I'm more of like feminine energy, self-love, positive affirmations, unicorns, rainbows, and just dancing and filling myself with love kind of self-development type. And just hear what the chapters of this book are called. Don't try. Chapter 1. Chapter 2. Happiness is a problem. Chapter 3. You are not special. Chapter 4. The value of suffering. And it goes on. You are wrong about everything. Failure is the way forward. The importance of saying no. And then you die. But I was completely wrong. This was exactly the right book for me to read at that specific time in my life. I had started taking the first tiny steps into the world of personal development, healing old trauma and just starting to create the best life for me. But there is so much out there. And when you're new to all of this personal development, you just don't know what is for real and what is just a quick fix. Big Macs for the soul, Mark Manson calls it. When someone tells you that you're unique and special, so you feel better for a moment and it's so valuable, but you don't actually get any help to move on or to improve your situation. But at least for now, you're an unhappy snowflake. One of the key points in the book is taking responsibility. And that can sound so boring and grown up. But when we take full responsibility of our own lives, we become so powerful. There is a very important distinction between fault and responsibility. People say, it wasn't my fault, so why should I be responsible? But you can get hit by a storm, and that is definitely not your fault. But if your whole house gets smashed, it's your responsibility to pick up the pieces, because the storm for sure will not come back and help you. So when we stop blaming others for our problems, we take back the power. We let go of whatever was our parents' fault, or an ex-boyfriend, girlfriend, or society. And that gives us the power to build the life that we want. We literally stop playing the victim, get off that couch, and start building a life. Another tricky part of the book is that problems will follow you everywhere. You might think that if you get that new job, your money problems will disappear, but now you have to go to work every day. So that's a new problem. Or getting a bigger house will fix the space issues, but now you have a huge house to clean and pay a mortgage off. Or when you finally get your dream baby, there will be dirty diapers. It just goes on like that. The solution is to realize that problems aren't the problem. They are the key. Fixing problems is what makes us happy. We're happy when we're in progress. The point is to solve our problems so that we get better and better problems. If your car gets stuck in the snow when you're on your way to your weekly cold swim, that's a problem. But it's actually kind of a nice problem compared to not having a car, not having snow, or not having cold swims, if that's what you want. Make sure that your problems are getting better and better, because then you're on the right track. I can absolutely recommend this book. It's really good. It changed my life and it's funny too. Yeah, you should read it too if any of this made sense to you or poked you, pinched you. If you were provoked by any of this, you should have a read. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know what you think of the book if you're gonna read it, or if there are any other books you would like me to read that you could recommend me to read. Thank you so much.